welcome to Jeannie's Kitchen, part 2 of the hummus special. As I mentioned earlier, you let the chickpeas cook after you soak them until they're soft. It took about 40 minutes. They're nice and soft. You can eat them right now. If you added salt to them, it gives them a good flavor. You can eat them raw like that. You can put them on your salad. But we're going to make hummus. I have 1 banana pepper. I like giving a little bit of spice to my cooking. And 4 large cloves of garlic. And I find it best to put the spices in first because the chickpeas are hard to blend. It's better to put your salt and your pepper in now. Now you can put any spices, but I'm using just salt and pepper. So let's start with like about 2 teaspoons of salt, maybe 2 teaspoons-ish, and a sufficient amount of black pepper, whatever you like. I don't know how much I put in. I kind of really don't measure it. Always comes out different. Now oil. My skin's shiny and I'm thin. And I don't really have to worry about my fat intake that much, so I use a lot of oil. What I would suggest is at least cover the garlic and the peppers with oil, just to get a good base. And I use a lot of oil. That's completely fine. I'm making a large batch of hummus. Now you add your chickpeas. Just dump your chickpeas into your food processor. That didn't even turn to be that many chickpeas. I filled up a container when I was soaking them, and I'm like, wow, this is a lot of chickpeas, but it didn't turn out to be very much. Now, just mind you, this is very high in protein, fiber. It's a good carbohydrate. So, really what you're eating this for is mainly your protein. A lot of people who are on a vegan diet always say, where are you getting your protein from? Where are you getting your iron from? Well, your legumes. All your legumes have lots of protein and lots of iron. So as long as you're eating sufficient amounts of legumes, you'll never have a protein deficiency, you'll never have an iron deficiency. Well, not never, you're less likely to. Anytime I say never, I'm going to stop changing that. So, now we just got that on. I'm going to put the cover on. And I'm going to give this a spin before I put the water in to continue it to go. So I just turn it on. Usually I have an extension cord right here, but I had to clean my kitchen recently, so I do not have that right now. Okay. Blender's on. I always put it on ice crush mode because the chickpeas, you'll get a hard one here and there. And why is that on pulse? Turn out good so far. What I'm looking for right now is my poker thing. Babe, you know what my poker thing is? I found my poker thing. There's the poker thing. No need to use a shitty spoon. Let me just wash that off real quick. Alright, let's start this again. As you can see, the chickpeas are hard to blend. See, now it's going hard, so add more water. taste right here. Gives you that nice creamy consistency that you'll see in a hummus. I did a good job. I would just suggest that when you finish your batch of hummus, come in here real quick with a spoon or a fork. Just give it one last little swirl. My hummus recipe, you'll still have random chickpeas in there, but it just gives it that texture. I like it. If you don't want it like that, well, just keep beating it with your poker thingy. If not, enjoy it. And it's delicious. Just give it one last whip. Add the spices according to your flavor preferences, and eat your raw veggies on. I got asparagus, broccoli, cauliflower, and carrots that I'm about to partake and consume now. Well, have a nice night, and I hope you guys have a good hummus.